You 26. You 26. And I know a lot of people are able to do it, but to me, it's such a blessing. It's such a answered prayer, a testimony of I don't even know how to describe it. Like I'm geeked. I'm geeked. If you didn't know. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Kairika Rashid Show. So glad you decided to come back for more. So what's up? If I wouldn't get sued for inserting this song, I would play I just got a new apartment. I'm gonna leave the floor wet. Walk around this bitch naked and nobody can tell me shit. Because that's what we're talking about today. I didn't mean to jump in quick. I meant to intro for real. What else is up? I'm at the library and I'm filming again. No makeup on, just straight. This is how my little wash look after how many days? It's almost time to wash. I'm about to get on the schedule of washing weekly because that's what the sacred products suggest. So we're gonna see if I can, you know, be a hair growth baddie and not so much of a bald baddie anymore. I already said I'm finna stop coloring it for real. It's cute, but I could put it in a bun. Like I want to put it in a bun. We are talking about. I just got a new apartment. I just got a new apartment. That's really what we're talking about, and just when you're stepping, like when God finally answers or like fulfills something that you yearned for forever, the new like challenges or fears that you face with those as well, like and just continuing to trust God in this new season. So what had happened was is I just got a new apartment. And not only new, but my first, the first solo dolo mission. Okay. My own, something I can call my own. And if you know me and you know my story and you've been following along, I have always wanted my own shit. Okay. I got blessed with a car and I was able to get one. And that was like my own, but it's still, I'm in a I said living room, roommate situation. And I've always had roommates, even when I went overseas. I lived in a hotel one time, so it was like my own room, but I was in a hotel. You feel me? Never have I ever went out and applied for an apartment on my own. Okay, lived on my own. So this is a first, and it's something that I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this. So I had to grind like that to shine like this in a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the bandy wagon cuz locked on wrist. See you know what I'm saying? I used to pray for times like this, head ass, for real. And before I even knew how to fully pray, I used to dream and think about the times like this. And the fact that it is real life is making me nervous. I don't want to say scared fully because I'm gonna be all right regardless. But I will say I am nervous. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous because, like I said, even though I've wanted this for a very long time, I think for a larger part of my life, I didn't know how achievable that was going to be, even though I was always working towards it. Does that make sense? Like, sometimes it can almost feel easier as a dream and as a goal. And then you check that off. But I've always been a person who checked off certain goals. And this one is just like a huge one for me that I didn't know when I was going to be able to do it. I always just thought about the distance. When I'm 30 or whatever, I'm going to be able to do something on my own. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it right now. You 26. You 26. And I know a lot of people are able to do it. But to me, it's such a blessing. It's such a answered prayer, a testimony of I don't even know how to describe it. Like I'm geeked. I'm geeked. If you didn't know, like I am genuinely geeked about it. It's like I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Like it don't feel real. Because when I got my news, I applied for the apartment, which I believe I said last episode, and then I got accepted, and it just happened. Bop 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 bop. And you know, with me, God like to do stuff like quick, fast, and hurry, right? When He be answering my prayers and providing blessings, they come in abundance, like in a lump sum, almost like bop bop bop. And then I'm like overwhelmed with like gratitude and excitement, but also nervousness of my next step and what's going on. I would say the same thing would happen if my ass ended up in France. I would have been extremely nervous, like very excited, but also like, oh my God, like move out of the country again. It's been a minute. And everything I've established here, like I would have felt the same, but in a different manner, like similar excitement, nervousness. But this part of me being able to have my own thing, my own house, my own apartment is just like when I started this journey of being in Colorado and, you know, it's always easier to stay with roommates. It helps, help the helper. I help you, you help me vibe. I listen your rent. I don't have to pay as much rent. You feel me? Like we're all in this together. We're community based, but in my journey, um, it was always written that I was going to do this. Like I was going to live on my own. It was something that always played in my head since a young bull, since I wasn't able to control nothing. And it was like I didn't want to grow up, but I wanted to have more control over my situation and have my own things. And I just like ever since I could remember, I've always like, man, I can't wait till I get my own apartment. Like, I gotta get my own stuff. Like, I always wanted my own stuff. And it's not like, I have three siblings. It's not like I didn't have my own room or anything like that. It's just like being able to take ownership in something that I've worked hard for is, I guess, what I'm trying to articulate here. It's crazy, man. It's crazy because there was when I was young, I really didn't know if I was ever going to be able to do this. So the fact that your girl is doing it is crazy. It's crazy. Like I did my speaking or my public speaking little gig at the high school last week, and you always say I don't look like what I've been through, and I said something like I wake up every day with joy and ready to take on the day and my next steps and just trying to fulfill God's will for my life and his purpose for my life. And it's just like kind of ordered steps. And there's no way I could have predicted that I was going to be doing that now in my second year in Colorado. I know I'm holding up three, but I meant this in my second year in Colorado. Um, I'm just kind of in awe. Like, I don't know if people get it. Like, if you get me, you need to let me know you get me. Like, if you got it out the mud, if you've been giving it how you live for forever, and the survival mindset in me, it's just like, who would have thought? God did. God did. God did for sure. It's like, damn. I don't even really got the words. But along with that, it's like, oh my God, it's for real now. Like you applied, it would it like it's easier. Like I said, it's easier to keep it at a distant, not even a memory, a distant dream, something that's like a long term goal. But the long term goal is like it don't exist no more. It was a long term goal years ago. And I don't think I realized as I've just been moving and grooving and, you know, walking in purpose and living my life, how much closer I was getting to this. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact, I think last year I prayed, I was like, I talked about it, August 31st, da da da. If not, I'm getting my own apartment. And I think sometimes I just be saying stuff. I do mean it, but I don't realize like how much of a near reality it is for me. Like I have accomplished a lot of things and I'm able to accomplish a lot more, but this has to do with like me not really giving myself credit and always feeling like I gotta grind it out and go, go, go. That I'm just I it just got here before I knew it. I don't know. I'm not gonna say not before I was ready because I think I'm ready. Are you ready for the night of nights? The night of nights tonight. Like I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Um, but it's just crazy, man. It's really crazy. Like I just got a new apartment. It's crazy. Shout out to God. Shout out to Big Dawg. And I want to talk about the new fears that come with it. And I don't know if I want to just like fully call it a fear, but the nervousness that I have is like, oh my God, like you're actually going to be paying like rent, which I've done before. But it's like, this is your own rent. You got to sign up for your own renter's insurance. Like, you got to make sure that money right, keep it tight, get it right, get it right, get it tight, get it right, get it right, get it tight, get it right. I don't need you, but you need me. Um, my fault. Yeah, like I'm not, just tightening up on budgeting, keeping my ducks in a row, which I already do that, but it's like it's serious. Okay, like it's serious. No games, nah. No games. It's serious. Like you have a new apartment next month. Okay? You're gonna be living by yourself next month. Like I've never lived by myself. I've never lived by myself. I never lived by myself, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I never been on a solo dolo trip. And then when I think about all my roommates, shout out to all my roommates who, you know what I'm saying, helped me be the person I am today. I've always had roommates. I got four. It's four of us siblings. It was my mom, and it was different boyfriends, different children, different people of her friends in and out the crib. Okay. I live with Nina for a point in time. I live with Melissa, her two children, my God family. Okay. Who else I live with? I live with roommates overseas. I live with roommates in college. And every year of college, I moved. I moved. Almost every year of my life, I've moved. Even as a child, I remember we was in the moving trucks, putting everything in trash bags. It'd be pouring down raining. We moved everything by ourselves. We didn't have no movers. We didn't have no grown men helping us out. We was in the trench moving the stuff on our own. Okay, I've always moved. And for me to have somewhere where I'm just going to put my feet down in the ground for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? What? And it's just I don't know, y'all. It's my first one on my own. My godmom already called me and cussed me out, talking about Kyrie, I'm not playing about you decorating. It better not look like this is your apartment. Like you can decorate it. You're gonna be there for a while. You need to decorate because the thing about me is that I'd be like, oh, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So I keep everything, put together petite. Sometimes living out the suitcase, not decorating, no pictures on the walls, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't decorate because I'm like, I'm not gonna be here for long. But you know what? I just got a new apartment. So I'm gonna be there. Even go overseas. Like, I didn't decorate. I'm like, this is not my shit. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And I'm gonna have to decorate. She pressed me. She's like, I'm not playing with you. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna ask how we look. She's like, if Lulu's room and her roommate situation at her college look better than yours, and you're an adult, you're 26. I'm like, okay, girl, like it's gonna be in increments, okay? Because my chest hurts. I'm not gonna lie, my chest hurts a bit with the moving costs. You know what I'm saying? But scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. That's what they be telling me with my money mindset. My money mindset. I'm like, oh my God, like, okay, you really gonna have to pay up, buttercup, pay up. And then you're gonna settle in, okay? So it hurt me. And it's gonna be different. I'm gonna be looking at my bank account like, but it's gonna be all right. And also had a plan to get another like part-time job. It ain't happened yet. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's either like I'm gonna get a part-time job or what I'm doing now is going the check gonna be a little bit higher. You know what I'm saying? So right now, when the check ain't a little bit higher, I'm looking for a part-time job. So one of them is finna happen. I don't know when. Hopefully soon, but it's finna happen. So that's what's really going on. I just wanted to come up here and tell y'all that I just got a new apartment. I'm gonna leave the floor wet, walk around this bitch naked, and nobody can tell me shit. What the fuck is you talking? Get the fuck out my apartment now. Like, now. I'm already told her, I was like, ain't nobody finna know where I'm living at. Ain't nobody coming over either. I'll come over to y'all. Anybody coming over. Cause they like, I'm gonna find out where you live. And if you over there doing stuff and doesn't mind you, I don't be doing nothing. I don't really be doing that for real. But say I happen to do something. No, just kidding. You know what I'm saying? She ain't finna know. She said she gonna find out. But we'll see. We'll see. And I'm like, they're like, dang, you finna be acting like you don't. I'm like, yo, the worst and the best thing for me is to get my own spot and be secluded. Don't nobody know nothing. I walk in, I walk out, I stay home. You don't know nothing about me. You don't hear from me again unless I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? My own shit. She got her own house. She got her own car. Work hard, work hard. She a bad girl. If you ain't on, sit down. If you ain't on, sit down. INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? She got her. She got her. That's gonna be me. That's gonna be me. So that's what I wanted to say. So now what? I just got it. Because that's really all I got to say. I just got a new apartment. I'm gonna have to hop up here because I'm gonna just keep singing it. Get the fuck out my apartment now. Like Ari said. That's really it. So now when I'm excited, I'm nervous. We are embarking on a new journey. New journey. I'm a big girl now. I'm a big kid now. I'm a big girl now. That's really what it is, y'all. Next month. I think I'm gonna so now what I think I'm gonna go on another uh podcast hiatus I think I'm gonna try to make it to um, 80 episodes, and then I'm gonna take a little pause and get settled into my new apartment. I'm gonna leave the floor wet, walk around this bitch naked, and nobody can tell me shit. Okay? So that's that on that. That's really now what. So I have a question. Did you just get a new apartment? When did you get your first apartment? When did you get your first solo dolo apartment? We all got roommates. We live the roommate life. We live similar lives. Most majority of this world, America, not world, America got roommate situation. You know what I'm saying? So when you get your first solo dolo apartment, how'd you feel? How'd you decorate? What was the vibe? Tell me all about it, girl, boy, they, thems, all the above. And I'm gonna send y'all off because I just got a new apartment. I'm gonna leave the floor wet, walk around this beach naked, and nobody can tell me shit. Okay, this has been another episode of the Kyrie Rashid Show. So glad you decided to come back for more and get at me in my new apartment. I'm gonna leave the floor.